This is an educational video / news story from a...
What up? It's Lil C's. Like and subscribe. This is a reaction to officers killed in ambush by hidden shooter. Let's get into this.
Former police officer that follows YouTube's policies and terms of service. First off, I am throwing an ad in this video because every single penny from this ad will be going out of the house around the same time the shooter opened fire from behind the officers. In the entire incident, the shooter fired over 80 times. There isn't video of the initial burst of fire, but all 3 officers were struck. 2 of them went down instantly and later died from their wounds, but Officer Laredo found some cover and assessed the situation. You gotta imagine being there when gunfire erupts. They had no idea where it was coming from. The guy was hiding in bushes. This is a hard one to watch, mainly because of the audio. When I first watched it, I thought it was one of the downed officers screaming. After doing a little bit more research,
oh shit, another traumatization.
I saw that all the officers were dudes, so I have no idea who that woman is. A neighbor, maybe girlfriend, wife of the dude. I don't know. Reports don't say. We're just going to watch the rest of the video completely through because there's not too much to break down. Officer Laredo did an amazing job. He assessed the situation. He saw where the shooter was. He found cover, got a good angle on the shooter, fired 1 shot, and killed him.
Shots fired, shots fired. More cars, send everyone.
Damn, you hear that adrenaline rush? He's like,
Officer shot, officer shot.
Receive off shot.
Damn, you hear that yelling?
Ah!
Sounds horrid. Sounds like a horror movie. I don't know how cops willingly go in there and traumatize themselves. I mean, I know they get callous, but dude, that is a harsh job and experience. Everyone hates you. It's gotta be horrible. Yeah,
Oh my god.
Where's the address? 310, 310 Redstone Hill Road.
just for the record, RIP for this officer, man. I've heard it's horrible.
That's a clear early time there, check him going. Receive. 10:30 to 14, they're already going.
Oh my god, what the fuck is going on? So, they ordered Nathan to show his hands and step out of the house. Nathan stepped out, gunfire up, Nicholas fired 80 rounds, attacking the officer from behind, fatally shooting both. And, god damn, despite seeing a gunshot wound late. Okay. That guy's gangster, man. He's still in the fight. Dude, that is the spooky shit ever. You see the fucking... It's like a real haunted house.
One down. Suspect down.
As far as why the suspect decided to lure Bristol police to his house that night, it's unknown. Some sources are saying that he did have a run-in with the Bristol police at a bar the previous night, so that could be it. Maybe he was holding a grudge. As for Officer Laredo, he is currently at home recovering from his wounds. I'm going to leave some links in the comments below that were put out by the department. These are just some charities to help out the families and Officer Laredo. Thanks for watching the ad at the first of the video. I don't ever like putting ads on videos where officers die, but like I said, every single penny is going to go help the family. If you want to help support the channel, you can go over to DoughnuToperator.com, get some super sweet merch. Come over to my Patreon where I have Doughnut After Dark now. I got 11 episodes up. Coming up. Hi everyone, Doughnut here. As soon as action in celebration for Maui Wow dip pouches and a our suspect in this shooting was seen at the local Ding Ding store, and police recognized him as a wanted felon with a history of evading police. To play it safe and avoid the suspect running away, the uniformed officers call in some help from the plainclothes jump out boys. Basically, they just don't want to get in a shootout with this violent suspect in the middle of the Ding Ding store, so they called in like a narc unit or a gang unit to help. The suspect left the Ding Ding store and the plainclothes officers followed him to an apartment complex. When they had him boxed in, uniformed officers in marked patrol cars moved in. Well, this guy didn't like seeing marked patrol cars. As soon as he saw police were on top of him, he rammed a police car and took off with an officer following closely from behind.
He just rammed my vehicle.
And for I am calling to 9350 Skillman. He just ran into us. He just ran into us. Here's an ambulance. They're on their way. So it's clear on you.
Okay. Echo 295. He's still going through the complex.
The officer following him boxes him in and jumps out of his car. The suspect also jumps out of his car and starts shooting at the officer, who returns fire.
We're getting him. Fire.
Ooh.
The officer ends up firing 24 shots.
I think he's about to bail. Shots fired! Shots fired!
Did he get him? Did he get him?
The suspect fires 14 shots at the officers, decides he doesn't want this smoke, and gives up. Or does he give up?
Hands up! People
Good.
get on the fucking ground!
Fucking smart. Very smart.
Do not reach! I will
Good
fucking
shit.
shoot you again! Get on the fucking ground! Get on the fucking ground!
He'll shoot you. Dude, that's scary, bro.
He looks like he's done for a couple of seconds there, and then he gives the officer the old slipperoo. Quite the trickster this man is.
Echo 293, hold the radio. Keep everyone coming this way. We've got a belly stop.
Hey.
Now we have like 15 uniformed and plainclothes officers chasing this dude on foot.
Hands up! Hands up! Hands up!
Old dude ends up tripping and are giving up, and about 20 cops jump
Hey, you juked the fuck out
on
of him.
top of him.
Though.
The officer who was just shot at, still not knowing if the suspect
Did he just go juke? Did he say
is
that?
still armed, puts his gun right against the suspect's head just in case he wants to try anything fishy. I don't blame him. As we know, this is one tricky sumbitch.
White male, black shirt, blue tee.
Do not fucking move! I will put a bullet in your fucking head! Get on the ground!
Do it! I'm reaching for a gun. Just shoot me already. I'm reaching for a gun. Just shoot me. Just shoot me. Shoot me. Please. Kill me.
Get the other hand! Give us your other hand now! Taser! Taser, taser!
The guy won't give up, so they end up tasing the shit out of him until they can get him into cuffs.
Kilo 4, Kilo 6, can you
That boy is crashing out, man.
get that way?
I am!
Well, he got so lucky, man. He was about to die.
In the end, the suspect was charged with a bunch of felonies and no one was shot. Well, that's all I got for you fine people today. If you want to help support
Over like 80 rounds, 40 rounds, and nobody got it hit. The fuck? Good though. All right. I mean, good. Thank you, God. It's good. Anyway, like and subscribe. It's Lil C's.